A video that has long been waited for. How to paddle and how to duck dive. So you're going to notice everything's going to be in slow motion after this. We're just getting the general view here of the proper paddling form. Keeping that lower body over the surfboard, that's the theme. Lower body, lower body, lower body. Lower body stabilizes the surfboard so that the arms can actually act as paddles. No splashing, efficient strokes. See how connected my knees are through the hips to the bottom of the rib cage. And the duck dive, the arms guide, but it's the lower body, so you can practice like this, just keeping that lower body crawling like a baby over the back of the surfboard, and you push down with your legs and guide the board up with your hands. We're going to see it again here. Getting the control over the back of the surfboard so that the pressure comes from the lower body. Little move from the knee to the foot there. Okay, we're going to look at the paddling again. The pull is here at the bottom of your stroke. That's where the majority of your energy goes. And you're quiet as you come out of the water. So it's all about this quiet entry in, higher chest, legs connected, heels slightly up, quiet entry in, pull at the bottom of the stroke, and all of your energy should be done about right there. And then it's a quiet exit out of the water, quiet, no splashing. It's the same for paddling into waves. There's no need to splash. We're looking for efficient strokes, which means that you're pulling the water. When you pull the water here, you're using the water as leverage to keep your chest up and to keep your lower body connected to the surfboard. You can go out there on any size surfboard and practice this paddling. No splashing. No splashing. Splashing is a sign of bad, shallow paddling, frantic paddling. When I come up right here again, playing with that lower body control over the surfboard. We're going to look more at the duck dive now and the paddle stroke again. Again, look at that. Knee, top of the knees, hips completely connected to that surfboard. There you go. Knees connected over the tail, not off the sides of the board, completely connected. Just up to the bottom of the rib cage. Then when you start the duck dive, you do need to have the hands flat, slightly overlapping the rails with the pinkies there. But you see that my thumb and forefinger have a strong control of the front of the surfboard to guide it. But I push with the back of the surfboard. So it's this push here with my legs and my lower body that really is sinking the board underwater. And I could hold this for hours. So if you want to practice, holding this kind of table stance over your surfboard where it's, really your lower and upper body controlling the board at the same time, keeping it underwater. And then in this version, I'm pushing with my left foot. I'm left-footed. So one foot while the right foot stays out of the water, pushing. And I'm just playing right here. Now here's the dive. Pushing through with the legs, guiding up with the arms. Back on the surfboard. There's that paddle stroke again. And just playing with the lower body control of the surfboard. Here's with the knee. Go down with the knee, pressing down. Just keeping control over the back of that board. Knee. Knee presses. And I'm going to switch to the foot. That's how much control you need to have over the tail of the surfboard.
How before the whitewater?
Yeah, how long, the timing before the whitewater you need to do it. Yeah.
It was such a little wedge.
All right, so right there, I was talking in live time about how before the wave, you need to get your butt under there. So most people, when they're learning duck diving, they go for the dive way too late. The wave's already on you. You have to prepare. It takes a little bit of preparation to get the lower body over and to start pushing the board underwater. Just showing this paddle position a little bit longer, how the heels are slightly up in the air. So look at this. The wave is about 20 feet in front of me as I prepare the dive. I really got to ready it to get the board underwater. If I'm on a bigger board, all the more time I need to get stable over the board and sink it under the wave. So I have the board fully submerged before the wave has even gotten to me. And then I push it under the water just with my knee here. I'm going to get that butt completely submerged before the wave has even hit. You're going to see my foot that doesn't press the board come off. That's normal of a good duck dive. Helps you push through. And I've cleared the wave and just coming straight up. Lower body remains over the tail, so you don't want to lose the tail in the duck dive. You don't want to kick so hard that your legs come apart wide. We're just going to watch it one more time here. You got to take your time. The huge takeaway here is you must be ready for a duck dive. It's not a thing that you want to be hurried, rush, or anxious about. You see the wave coming and you prepare. You get that lower body over the board. You stabilize yourself over the surfboard. Lower body, upper body guide. So I'm not pressing with my arms. I'm guiding with my arms and pressing with my lower body through the tail, keeping my legs over the backside of the surfboard as I press through, launch myself through the back of the wave, and come up in control of my surfboard. All right, get out there and practice it on some little tiny whitewaters. You don't want to have to go to these practices when it's like crazy conditions. Here's a little bonus surfing for you. Keeping my eyes up, looking down the line. Wearing my La Rubea t-shirt. Thanks, guys. Hitting the end section. This one is fun and instructive, and if you can't do this, you really can't surf. So I got to the peak, slight little paddle, and lean over on my left side, belly ride. Gotta know how to belly ride. Key in surfing. We're gonna watch it one more time just because it's so important. Stable legs over the tail. Very few paddles. Lean into that rail. Go have fun and go do that. And just a few more little fun waves that Andrew filmed while we were at this little private beach we have access to in southern Costa Rica. There I got to the peak. Keep my head up. Very few paddles. No splashing. Stand up. End section. Little hit. Actually got a little two-turn out of that one. Now I'm going left, and here I don't need to go back to the peak. I'm going towards the shoulder because this one is a little bit faster. Right when I get there, 2 paddles up to my feet, push through my toes. Andrew had to go underwater. Little cut back. Another little left, high chest, legs swing under. Little baby wave, little pumping, all looking towards this end section. Boop. All right, and last little ride of the video, high chest, eyes up, loading up, getting the fins out.